moving on to the next story, or the story we were having a conversation about. We were speaking about Ivy Namu, or at least women work and
Career.
choosing whether it's career priority or it's your family priority. And Ivy Nama is one of the people who has actually decided, or had decided about 3 years ago, to pull out from the career, continue just doing what she's doing, creating content, until she has given her child enough of a priority for the child to be able to be, you know, not to feel the absence of the mother. And that actually happened for 3 years. And she says she's actually very grateful for Willis Raburu, because ultimately, without him, it would have been difficult for her to make this decision. But he held down the fort. He was very gracious. He was very kind, which made it even more attractive to her when she would see him at work, because she's like, oh, okay, my man, and he's still taking care of my business. So my man. He could be our man on TV, but at home, he's my man. And I love that energy, because honestly, not a lot of men allow for this to happen. Let's put a pause on that and get back to Lynn. Lynn Njehia. She's called Njehia.
Lynn Gogi.
No, Lynn Njehia.
Eriko
Mondi's baby mama. So yeah, she also has said in a very public forum that she is going to take priority of her child. So she'll put a pin on her career. She will continue to create content. However, she will not be pursuing a 9-to-5 or an actual professional job of any form, simply because she doesn't want her child to feel any absence. And I love that for her, because she says she's happy with her relationship. Eric Omondi has been very gracious as well to make sure that she and Kayla, is her daughter, Kayla Omondi, are in a good position and they are living okay, and he's not, forcing her to go back to work, and he's allowing for her to actually have this environment where he can stay home, take care of the child, create her content, just do her with no pressure of getting into a job, which again I love. But what are the commonalities of these two stories? It is the men involved. A lot of people would want to just sit back and enjoy their lives and enjoy motherhood and have that bond with their children, but they cannot, simply because, one, they are either single, two, they have no partner who is supportive, or they have a partner but the partner is not supportive, or they do not have the financial capacity to actually do that and be okay. They need to continue to work even with their children being very, very young. So I again go back to the question of, it's not a Me Too thing. It's not a women power, boss babe energy when it comes to these decisions, simply because to each their own. You do not know the circumstances of someone else, and therefore you do not want to play a part in making this your lifestyle, simply because you're not the same. You're not in the same situation. So ultimately, I believe if you want to go to work and do your thing and you're a new mom, do you. If you want to actually enjoy being with your child for a while until you're able to be comfortable enough to leave your child at home in the care of others, then do that. Let's not feel any pressure to choose one or the other. Choose what works for you. And do not feel any guilt of going back to work when your child is like really young, because of the societal norms that are being pushed around. Just do what makes you feel fulfilled. Some people get children and they really genuinely don't want to stay around these kids, and they just would rather be literally anywhere else. It's okay. For the health of your child, it's actually probably beneficial if you are away. So I think to each their own in this particular case. Let's not castigate, chastise, or vilify anyone simply because they've chosen to stay at home. And let's not also do the same, vilify anyone simply because they've chosen to actually go back to work. It's just a per-person sharing situation in this particular case. Let us know what your thoughts are. I personally, that is my stance.
Yeah, I feel like Kathomi has said it all. And the thing that stood out is, look at the partners they have.
Yes.
The partners they have allow them to have this kind of lifestyle, allow them to stay home and look after their kids, allow them to have that opportunity.
With no judgment.
With no judgment. But it's not the same case for everyone. Not everyone wants to have a trad wife or a trad partner just staying at home and being in the Nara Smith era. Not everyone wants that. So please, realize what you have and don't try to force your partner into something that's not making sense for you guys. If you guys can't afford to live off of a single income, please go to work, please, for your sake. Now, on